As a matter of fact, why don't we all pitch in and get Candice LeRae a lifetime subscription to all their products? Because if she keeps working with the rest of these klutzes, with all these tables and chairs and ladders and kendo sticks and garbage cans, they're going to need this stuff.
What was the spot where she got hurt? Was it when she was on the mat with the chair over her and Shotzi?
Yes, when the chair was on top of her, you can see, because then Shotzi comes off and lands back first with what looked like most or all of her weight, and then immediately, the referee's down checking and going to their, IFB two-way power pack radio, and everybody else just went on because, there's 7 more to take up the slack. It's just ridiculous. It's irresponsible. And it makes the business look bad. And how do you ever do anything again to make anybody believe that somebody was hurt or shook up when people see something like that? It's just stupid. Stupid. And the guys and girls do it to themselves because they come up with this shit. And unfortunately, nobody has the power or the fucking balls these days to say, no, you can't be doing that shit.
Other than the fact that it's Candice LeRae and, you're not a big fan of hers and I'm not a big fan of hers. But geez, NXT can't keep people healthy. How many guys have we seen in the last 4 months, 5 months go down with injuries? Candice LeRae, people who they're using in top positions. Candice LeRae,
yes.
Karrion Kross, Finn Balor broke his jaw.
Who's kid broke his leg catching the guy? Ridge Holland.
Ridge Holland was going to be in the middle of this whole thing, I think. The War Games with McAfee. Apparently, by the way, enough people chimed in, I should probably make a correction. When I said Pat McAfee mentioned in his promo that he gave someone a Mercedes.
Yes.
Apparently it was Ridge Holland.
Yeah.
And I don't remember that at all. I don't remember.
Well, no, you know what? I saw that on Twitter too, and I do remember because that was the week before that he got his leg broke. Has never been seen again. It was a pre-tape in the back in the parking lot. And they slammed the other guy's head in the door.
Who was that guy we just saw the other day? Was it Mauricio Ruas or something? He was on NXT. We watched a match of him against Kushida.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently he's out now. He got hurt in that match. He's out of action. Every week someone's getting hurt.
And now quit laughing, because we're laughing at the absurdity of it that maybe they haven't noticed. In OVW, when I had the developmental program, we had everybody's always hurt, and sometimes there's even minor injuries that you can work around, but we never had more than one guy actually out injured and can't wrestle or train at a time. I don't remember a time that we had 2 guys out at the same time.
Well, that's the whole point of wrestling.
There was none of this horse shit going on. I wouldn't allow it.
The whole point of the professional wrestling business is that guys don't get badly hurt and they can travel to the next town. As opposed to just people regularly getting hurt for no good reason.
And by the way, I said I wouldn't allow it, which is true, but also I don't want to knock any of the guys that were in OVW at that point in time, whether they went on to the WWF or not. They weren't suggesting it because they would have thought it was stupid too. And if I'd have tried to get them to do some of this stuff, they would have looked at me like I had turds hanging out of my mouth, because they were actually smart to the business. We smartened them up first before we let them in the ring.